On June 12, 2024, Jin, the oldest member of the famous South Korean boy band BTS, officially completed his mandatory military service. This moment became very emotional and was anticipated by fans, considering that Jin was the first member of BTS to live up to the obligation. His return was warmly welcomed by his fellow members of the group, including Jungkook, who was also serving in the army at the time. That morning, in front of a military base in Yongkyeon, Gyeonggi Province, Jin appeared in his military uniform, looking excited and full of smiles. His presence was welcomed by his colleagues, RM, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. They were all present to give support and celebrate the return of the genie. RM even played the saxophone, performing their hit song Dynamite, as a form of special welcome for Jin. This moment was captured in a photo that was later shared on social media, showing the 6 BTS members sitting together on a sofa against a background of balloon decorations that read, "Jin is back." After the meeting, Jin greeted the fans through a live broadcast on the Weverse platform. In the broadcast, he expressed his gratitude to his fans and colleagues who have supported him during his military service. He also expressed his longing for the fans and promised to return to activities with BTS soon. Jin's return also coincides with BTS's 11th anniversary celebration, known as Festa. This annual event becomes even more special with Jin's return, and the BTS members are planning various activities to celebrate this special moment with the fans. Meanwhile, Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, is still serving his military service. However, he gets the opportunity to take a special leave in order to welcome Jin's return. Jungkook's presence in this moment shows the cohesiveness and strong bond between BTS members, even though they are serving their respective state obligations. The interaction between Jin and Jungkook during his military service is also in the spotlight. On several occasions, Jin provided support and encouragement to Jungkook through the Weverse platform. For example, when Jungkook went live, Jin appeared in the comments, giving instructions and typical military jokes, which made the fans laugh and feel entertained. In addition, Jin was also known as a generous figure during his military service. He often treated his military colleagues with various delicacies, such as fried chicken, jokbal, and pizza. His kindness earned him the nickname God by his colleagues in the military. Jin feels that as someone who has more financial freedom, he wants to share his happiness with his younger colleagues who may not yet have enough income. Jin's return marked the resumption of BTS's activities as a full-fledged group. Although some members are still serving in the military, they are committed to continuing to work and interact with fans. The members who have not completed their military service are scheduled to return in 2025, and BTS plans to resume their group activities in full formation once all members have completed their military obligations. The fans, known as the Army, welcome Jin's return with great enthusiasm. Various congratulations and support flooded social media, showing how much love and support is given to BTS. Jin's return also gives ARMY new hope that BTS will soon return with new works and fresher looks. In several interviews after his return, Jin expressed his gratitude for completing his military service well. He also shared valuable experiences and lessons learned during his tenure, including the importance of togetherness and mutual support between colleagues. This experience, according to Jin, will be valuable capital in continuing his career with BTS and in his personal life. Jin's return also had a positive impact on the South Korean entertainment industry. As one of the biggest K-pop groups in the world, Jin's return is expected to boost fans' enthusiasm for the Korean music industry. BTS, with its global influence, has contributed greatly in promoting Korean culture to the rest of the world, and Jin's return is an important momentum in continuing that mission. Overall, the moment of Jin's return from military service became a very meaningful event for BTS and their fans. It is not only about the return of a member of the group, but also about the strength of friendship, dedication, and commitment to continue working and giving the best for the fans. With renewed vigor, BTS is ready to step into the next chapter in their career journey, bringing music and inspiration for millions of fans around the world. Jin's return is not only a personal moment for himself, but also a symbol of hope for ARMY that BTS will soon reunite as a whole. After passing the discharge ceremony from his military service, One of Jin's first agendas was to visit Jungkook, who was still serving as an active soldier. This moment is highly anticipated by fans because it shows the close brother and sister relationship between the two. Jin arrives at the military camp where Jungkook served in the afternoon. Wearing his uniform, he walked through the main gate and was immediately greeted by several soldiers who recognized him. His presence there not only brought surprise, but also spread the spirit to the rest of the soldiers. When they finally met, Jungkook, who was still in his service clothes, looked surprised but immediately gave a military salute to Jin. Jin laughed and quickly pulled Jungkook into a tight embrace. "I came to make sure you were okay," Jin said as he patted Jungkook on the shoulder. Jungkook smiled, his eyes slightly glazed. "Hyung, I miss you so much," she replied in a hoarse voice. The two sat together in the military canteen, chatting while enjoying the simple food provided. Jin shares his experiences during his service and gives Jungkook some tips to stay strong through the rest of his time in the military. "I don't feel like time is going fast. In a little while, you will also follow me out of here," Jin said, holding Jungkook's hand vigorously. Jungkook nodded. "I'll take care of this, Hyung. You gave me a lot of inspiration." The two BTS members enjoy their moments together, laughing and talking like two brothers who have been separated for a long time. Not long after, several other soldiers approached, asking for an autograph and a photo with Jin. Happily, Jin serves them, showing how humble he is despite his status as a global star. Before Jin left the military camp, he had given a special message to Jungkook that left many fans touched. "Jungkook, I know it's not easy, but you've done your best. I'm proud of you. We're all waiting for you out there, so stay strong," Jin said as he patted Jungkook on the head affectionately. Jungkook sighed, then smiled. "Thank you, Hyung. I will endure and finish this well." The two then hugged once more before Jin left. As Jin walks away, Jungkook stands up straight to pay his respects as a last sign of respect. After this meeting, fans who heard the news immediately flooded social media with various emotional reactions. Hashtags such as hashtag Jin meets Jungkook and hashtag BTS Military Brothers are trending on various platforms, signaling how precious this moment is for the army. Not long after completing his military service, Jin began to be active again in the entertainment industry. He attended several exclusive interviews, shared his experiences while in the military, and revealed his future plans with BTS in one of the interviews. Jin mentioned that he couldn't wait to return to the studio and start working with other members who hadn't been drafted yet. "I've missed rehearsals and performing on stage. I want to give something special to the army as a form of gratitude for their patience waiting for us," he said. Big Hit Music, the agency that houses BTS, also released an official statement that Jin will start preparing for his solo project before BTS returns to full assembly in 2025. Meanwhile, Jungkook still has to complete the rest of his term, but with the support of Jin and the other members, he is increasingly motivated to carry out this obligation well. Along with Jin's return, fans began to look forward to what BTS would do after all the members completed their military service. There has been much speculation about their big comeback in 2025, including the possibility of a long-awaited world tour. The members of BTS have also repeatedly confirmed that they remain committed to continuing their journey as a group. In a previous statement, RM said, "No matter how long we've been apart, BTS will always get back together." This emotional moment between Jin and Jungkook further reinforces the belief that BTS is not just a music group, but also a family that always supports each other in all situations. With Jin's return and the new spirit he brings, BTS's future looks even brighter. Armies around the world are now preparing to welcome a new chapter in BTS's incredible journey, which will continue to inspire and bring happiness to millions of people.